YouTubers live their lives on camera. That is mostly their choice, and they love to bring fans into their world so completely. But it can also mean that when they do something less than legal, that it is all caught on video too. Sometimes they buy something illegal and they get caught doing it, or they do something that they really shouldn't. Let's check out all the mind-blowing times it happened. First up, PewDiePie and his wish list. Sometimes buying these illegal items can happen completely by accident. PewDiePie has been a YouTuber for years and he has a massive following. At the same time, he has done his fair share of controversial stuff, but this time that he almost got into trouble, he seemed to have been completely innocent. He decided to buy a few things from Wish. For those of you that don't know, the online realtor offers pretty much anything that you can imagine to buy from them. Not everything comes out exactly as you expect it to look, but overall, it's not terrible. Now, PewDiePie has been seen playing with makeshift fidget spinners a few times. One of his favorites seems to be a balisong or butterfly knife to use for that purpose. It made sense that he wanted to buy another one online, and the Wish platform offered one for purchase. But after he ordered one, he got an unexpected visit. The police showed up at his door. It was not really a surprise that he was expecting. Turns out that buying a balisong is an illegal online purchase, even if it was offered for sale. It sounds like he got off on a warning, and that's why he decided to warn fans that not everything available to buy might turn out to be legal to buy. The entire thing left him so stressed out, he bought a bunch of fidget spinners. On Wish, of course. Next, Matthew Cordell admitting to a horrendous crime. The crime in this one wasn't exactly caught on camera, but the confession was. It is a tragic, but also very interesting case, where the criminal could have gotten away with it, but actually made a video to let the entire world know what he had done. Vincent Canzani was a Navy veteran who had just gone through a divorce and moved back home. He was trying to reconnect with his daughter and was trying to start fresh. Then, in the early hours of the morning, a pickup truck that was going the wrong way hit Canzani head-on, and it killed him. The crash didn't get lots of attention until the person behind the steering wheel of the pickup made a video admitting to what he had done. Matthew Cordell explained that his lawyers wanted him to lie and say that he wasn't drunk, that they could get the test thrown out of court, but he knew what he did was wrong. He explained that he had been drinking, going from bar to bar. Later he would call this a normal night for him, but on this night his drinking got someone killed. He decided to make the video to shine a spotlight and to get others to think about their victims. In it, he vowed to plead guilty and has since served 6 years in prison, and he will never be allowed to drive again. Still, as he admits, it can't bring Vincent back. Up next, White Boy 7th Street gets a SWAT call. And then there are times that YouTubers don't even need to do anything except be online to get into some major trouble. Alexander Walks, who makes YouTube gaming videos under the name White Boy 7th Street, got a major shock when SWAT suddenly entered his house. Someone had reported that there was a suicidal and armed person inside his house. Obviously, this wasn't true, and it was all just a sick hoax that could have gone really wrong. They did find some pot in his house, but since it was a hoax that called them there, the police declined to press charges for the marijuana. Apparently, this wasn't just a one-off occurrence, and YouTubers and Twitch streamers are often targets for these online hoaxes where people falsely report an emergency to get SWAT to report a crime. Obviously, this can be pretty dangerous for the people whose houses they are entering, and for the SWAT officers too. And if a person is caught reporting like that, it can lead to a lot of trouble. Now we have Vitalized TV and his arrests. At first, the pranks that the YouTuber pulled seemed to be pretty harmless, even though it landed him in jail a few times. It wasn't stuff that hurt people, and most of the time it was just a little bit silly. Still, it seems like he wanted to keep pushing the envelope and taking these so-called pranks further and further. It has been common knowledge that most of Vitaly Jodorowsky's pranks featured actors that he hires to pose as strangers. So it seemed okay since everyone was consulting adults. At the same time, he did get into trouble for running across a few sports fields during games and also climbing the Hollywood sign, and also later the pyramids of Giza. He spent some time in jail for his pranks, but then he finally pushed it too far, and fans weren't impressed. He suddenly jumped a female jogger that was out jogging alone. Then he tackled her and started punching her, and unlike his usual stunts, he didn't know her at all. It was just a horrible assault, and the jogger was left with horrible injuries. He was arrested, but not much is known about what happened after that. Do you think that pranks can go too far when the camera is on you? What do you think about these YouTubers and the things they got into trouble for doing? Let us know in the comments section. We love to hear from you. Next up, we will check out even more wild things that happened that got YouTubers into trouble, like the YouTubers that were arrested for street racing, and so much more. Next on our list is Rushdan Abdallah street racing. We all know that Dominic Toretto is incredibly cool, but you know, he is a fictional character, and he didn't exactly post videos while he was street racing. Plus, you know, family. He gets away with everything because of it. But jokes aside, real life isn't exactly like the movies, but one YouTuber wanted it to be. Rushdan Abdallah's whole YouTube channel is all about cars. He shares everything with his fans, including police chases and illegal street races with other drivers. He also shows new cars and what he thinks about new models. Of course, through it all, he does blur the speedometer in his videos. But with all his videos that he shared, it was kind of inevitable that he was eventually going to get all the wrong type of attention. After being absent from YouTube for a while, he finally gave an update, sharing that the police had showed up with a search warrant and towed away all of his cars. He was understandably distraught, but the DA shared that Abdallah was suspected of street racing, and since he posted a bunch of videos doing it, I guess it will be pretty hard to deny. Street racing might look super cool in the movies, but in reality, it can be really dangerous, and it puts everyone around at risk. Not something that the authorities take lightly. It sounds like he still has a bit of a battle in front of him before it will be resolved. Up next, YouTubers unboxing boxes from the dark web. This one has become a bit of a trend among YouTubers, but at the same time, it seems like it is just a matter of time before someone is going to get into a lot of trouble. Unboxing videos have been a trend for a while now, but it seems like YouTubers want to take it to a whole new edgier level. They've started buying mystery boxes from sellers on the dark web. Normally, these boxes are bought through crypto, and they don't know who they are buying from or what they are buying. And then when they receive these dodgy boxes, they unpack them on camera. There has been a lot of weird stuff coming out there. Normally, mystery boxes on normal websites would have things like tech or toys. Some have makeup or some clothing, but not these boxes. They are eerie and have a dangerous feeling to them. Some of the YouTubers that have shared videos like these have gotten seriously creepy stuff. There have been boxes with things covered in blood, some with pills, and so much more. And now, one YouTuber's box. One YouTuber who posted a video like this is called Kill'em, and he has shared some of the things he found. A stuffed animal inside, another stuffed animal inside that were some sort of pills, a voodoo doll, and used high heel shoes. He also found a little girl's dress, which for me is the scariest thing of all, and a lot more stuff. In one of his boxes, found a USB stick, and despite the obvious danger, he tried to plug it in, and it corrupted his laptop in the process. Some of these videos are obviously fakes, but the trend has gotten up to speed, and it seems more and more YouTubers are trying it. Do you think dark web boxes are a fun distraction or disaster waiting to happen? Let us know, and thanks for watching.